Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the world of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy, where we last left off. Me and my girlfriend ran away into the desert and it didn't go well, but it was beautiful and I loved it, and it was horrible and the worst thing ever and the best thing ever. Best ending so far we've had in this game, but now let's not have the ending. We will continue the story and figure out what the heck is going on with the killing game. Who is sponsor? Been trying to come up with theories, and I'm still not sure. I feel like the obvious answer is the first sponsor was Other Timeline Takumi. Second sponsor / sponsors, no idea. It might be Gi again. It's probably Gi again. It's probably all Gi. That might be more in line with Zombie Gi for all we know. Third one, no clue. I've got crazy theories, but I'm not sure, period. Like, right now, the craziest theory I've got right now that is still possible is it's Moko, because we never saw her body, and she's been possessed by a Gi. I look forward to learning what the heck is going on with Sponsor, how they have B powers. I'm very excited to learn that. But we'll figure it out in the long run. Pay attention to the second sponsor's dialogue and how they word specific things to get a good hint at who they are. I wasn't paying close enough attention to the things that second sponsor said in that case. Whoopsie. I was too busy looking for my cup to pay attention to their actual dialogue. Curses. This is... Okay, oh, so first sponsor was just... So we still count second sponsor as first sponsor. So Hive Mind sponsor is still first sponsor. Okay, so we count that as the same person, so I still consider that probably... It's someone possessed by the Gi. It's some sort of Gi grouping. Second one, like the biggest confusing thing about the second one, our second sponsor, the current sponsor for the third round, is like, obviously, like, they have given us a different voice. They've given us a much higher pitched voice, but the dialogue says, oh, it's the same voice. That's one of the big things that's throwing me off the most. Because it's like, is it a different voice or is it not? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you hurting my brain? Oh, well, let's make a deal with this person and probably also get my brain hurt. And let's try to kill Ima. Remember, the goal of this, it's to save Tsubasa, but more importantly, we are also attempting to murder another person. We don't talk about that nearly enough. We are trying to hopefully get Ima killed, crossing our fingers. Let's make a deal with the devil. The devil you know, then the devil you don't. Tell me where the invaders are. I decided to trust the devil just this once. Maybe it's actually the devil. Who knows? It could be Satan himself under there. Things aren't getting better anyway. And as shady as this offer is, I have to hang on to a glimmer of hope.
Oh, you're such a romantic, choosing emotion over logic. I could weep. Takumi, my hero, my love, let me reward you with this map.
The map that the sponsor handed to me had what looked like an invader face drawn in one specific spot.
If you go there, you're sure to find invaders. But you'd be wise to bring only Yukamo and Tsubasa. Don't tell anyone where you got the map from. Sound good?
Huh?
You swear the invaders are really there?
I guess you'll just have to go and see for yourself.
Every word out of the sponsor's mouth makes me more and more suspicious, but we saw what happened if I turned him down. After that, I waited till morning and woke up Yugamu and Tsubasa. Took the school bus to the place indicated on the map. Really? We will find invaders if we go here. Yeah, that's what the person who gave me this map. Why are we being this vague? They said don't tell anyone. Don't be vague. Either tell them or don't tell them. And just who was that exactly? I can't tell you. It was a part of our deal. Man, Takami's so stupid. But hey, it's why we love him. A deal, you say? I love myself a stupid protagonist. I wouldn't enjoy seeing all the horrible things happen to Takami if he wasn't at least a little bit stupid, and he's more than a little bit stupid, thankfully. Yugamu seemed to sense what's going on, but he didn't press the matters. His back is against the wall too, hoping against hope, as we headed for the spot marked on the map. Oh, we're almost there. Strap in. The ride's about to get bumpy. And here we are. And so the bus arrived at the place marked on the map. And when we got there... Hey, kinda looks like a mansion. Pretty swanky, isn't it? Maybe a commander lived here. Looks like we arrived at a lavishly decorated estate. Luckily, I don't see Hercules or frickin' Archer dueling battle here or anything. No signs of enemies near the entrance, but... let's go inside. Come with me, guys. We cautiously made our way through the mansion with bated breath. Are there really invaders here? Oh, my anticipation is making my heart beat so loudly. Please let there be invaders if we don't get more points, Tsubasas. Deep down inside the estate. Booyah. We found what we were looking for. There are so many invaders. Am I dreaming? It's a dream come true. I wanted to pinch my cheeks to be sure, but I didn't have a minute to wait. Quick, pinch Tsubasa's cheeks. It's romantic. Maybe. Probably not. I don't know. We're trying things. We're trying things in this romance. Had to seize a golden opportunity. Yeah! Let's go, guys. Hunt with everything you've got. Yeah. Right. We attacked the invaders with all our might. Yugamu was capable of hunting alone. He doesn't need help, but Tsubasa, she's not good at fighting outside the school. Plus, she has to drive a jeep around a mansion, and that's just kind of awkward. I hunted down the invaders like always. Whew. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. It's just work. I feel like we're really racking up points. Yeah, but we can't stop yet. Takamaru and the twins had gained a huge amount of points for finishing off Squad 4 Commander. We don't want to say his name. Alright, fine. We won't say his name. We won't acknowledge him. Screw you, Quinsley. We have to keep getting points if we want to close the gap. I decided to keep hunting without taking any time to rest. Very healthy thing to do. Ooh, detach yourself. Just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. It's okay not to take a break, but just make sure you're hydrating. Is that all of them? Are there any more? Looked around, but it had gone pretty quiet in the estate. It looks like we got them all. Wait, what? That might not be enough. We need more points if we want to save Tsubasa. But just then, Yugamu suddenly whirled around facing the innermost part of the estate. Careful, guys. A strange presence is approaching from over there. Invaders! Similar, but something is off. Off how? The sound of their footsteps doesn't jive with what I'm sensing. These steps, they seem. Is it the three? I couldn't believe my eyes. What I was seeing shouldn't have been possible. Come on, no way, how?
How
Wait, what?
are there humans here?
Oh! So we are facing off against 4 guns and 2 katanas. This is a fun twist. What?
I thought they all escaped to the artificial satellite.
Does this mean some of them were left here on Earth? We should ask what happened.
I mean, like, it's not outside the possibility that they are human, because it's been established in lore that there were injured humans left behind, and they were turned into, some of them were turned into the minions. So it's very possible that there are actually humans. I still don't know about the old man. I don't remember all the old man's dialogue, but there's a chance he was human. We dropped our weapons at our feet, and we're gonna try to talk to these guys.
You invaders will stoop to any low, won't you? How did you even find this place?
Okay, not human.
It's your fault we changed!
Changed? Like, Veshnis turning you into the monsters? Or what are you like, change your clothes? Did you not change your clothes before?
I'm gonna kill you right here and now!
Why are they so mad?
I don't think they're in the mood to talk.
The air is kind of tense right now. I don't think we're going to be able to avoid a fight.
Let's run, before they can attack!
We turned for the exits so we could leave the estate. But...
Are you sure about that? Live now and Tsubasa will die, you know?
Gah!
we skidded to a halt after we heard a voice that really should not have been there. We turned around and saw... It's a bee. There are speakers in the bees? You gobbler, why didn't you find that when you did your frickin' dissection?
Did I startle you? This bee comes equipped with a transceiver.
Okay, it's that specific bee.
I can speak to you remotely. Anytime, anywhere.
The sponsor was speaking to us through a bee.
Unfortunately, we don't have time to chat. We need to get going.
Going? Why? There's so many invaders here. Don't you want to score some points?
We hunted down all the invaders. All that's left are... humans.
Take me. What in the world are you talking about? Those things are clearly invaders.
Are we going to get the... it's just work scene, but with these characters? Make it more twisted? Please give me that. Huh? These people are invaders?
Stop staring and come at me!
Come at me, bro.
Stop staring! Or we'll come whether you're ready or not!
Do you guys not see the giant bee hovering behind you?
I'm gonna kill you! Gonna kill you!
More precisely, they're the armature for invaders. They haven't been processed yet, so they appear more human.
What the hell are you talking about?
The basement of that building is one of the invader production facilities. It was gathering dust for ages, but now it's back in commission. That is to say, these armatures were brought here to mass-produce new invaders after their numbers were so thoroughly decimated.
Are like 3 little guys with sticks really more efficient than dudes with guns?
Wait. Invaders are made from people?
Opinions are split on whether these armatures can be considered human. But in layman's terms, you're exactly right.
Ah! Invaders are made from people? Then the special defense unit's been murdering people.
Alright, I have one more important thing to share with you.
Enjoy having this revelation on top of you. You got a decision you got to make, Takumi, in just a minute.
Those armatures are worth a lot of points.
These people are...
Armatures are highly valuable, much more than full-fledged invaders. So whoever bravely hunts them down will be rewarded extra special bonus points.
Don't be ridiculous. I don't care how many points they're worth. I'm not going to kill human beings.
Neither am I. The idea of killing people?
I may be a filthy assassin, but I don't kill people outside of work.
Wow, you still have such righteous moral compasses. But are you sure? If you don't hunt them, Tsubasa's going to die.
Tsubasa's gonna die. And when I heard those words, my body lurched with a wave of dizziness.
Takumi, don't listen to them. I'm not willing to kill people for my own survival.
But maybe I'm willing to kill people for your own survival. Think of me and what I want.
Let's find another way. We can't stay here.
Oh? There aren't any invaders left anywhere else. You really did hunt them to extinction.
Heck yeah.
If you want to save your little friend, you'll have to make a choice here. Isn't that right, Takumi?
I tend to make a lot of those. This is the real reason why the spots are pointing me here. They want to force me to choose between killing human beings or letting one of my friends get killed.
Are you gonna fight or not? To hell with it! Brace yourselves! We'll kamikaze you monsters!
Yeah, we're soldiers. We're not scared of dying.
I can't kill another person even if they are soldiers. But... well, go! I don't want to lose another friend. Tsubasa, Yugamo. Close your eyes. Oh, we don't get a choice. Takumi? What are you gonna do? Don't, please, you can't. The moment I decided to come here, the choice was already made. I want to protect Yugamu after he stayed by my side through everything, and I want to protect the girl that I have truly come to care about. Time to let the inner Ito out. I held my sword aloft with trembling hands.
That's right, Takumi. Do it. The armatures are incredibly weak. One strike from your blade, and it's all over.
Shut up! I'm not doing this because you convinced me. I'm doing this of my own free will. I'm doing this to save Tsubasa's life.
No! Takumi, don't!
Stop, Takumi!
I have to summon the evil inside of me. Just this once. I need to channel my best friend, Ito Outsuki. Inside my body, I carry the will of the person who despised humanity. I'll take this sword and...
No!
I brought it down swiftly. Please let me kill Ima, not Kako. Ima, not Kako. Ima, not Kako. It's the dream. Give me the dream. Ugh, I can't. No matter how hard I try. I can't forget, I killed those guys. I committed an unforgivable crime. Can I blame it on Ito? Can I say Ito committed a crime? Yugami might believe me. Able to confront what I did. I was hiding from reality under the covers of my bed. How? How could I? Who were those people? What are they doing here? Why were they so hostile towards us even though they were 100% totally human, just like us? Why are there still people on Earth? I thought they all evacuated to the satellite. This doesn't make sense. Nobody knows the truth, even tried to tell us what's going on. But one thing's for certain. I killed them. I feel the weight of the sin in my palms. That's all that mattered. Enough of this. I don't want to think anymore. How does this play out? Everything's going great! We got so many points! That's all that matters! Just close your eyes, they're just invaders. They're just invaders, nothing more, just do your job. Talk to me, are you up? I swear I just heard Nozomi's voice. I don't care about you anymore, I only care about Tsubasa. Your second best girl now. I thought I was hallucinating, and then I could send someone at my bedside. The closing ceremony for round 3 just wrapped up. You saved Tsubasa. You did it, Takumi. Thank you for saving her. Thank you for killing Ima. Say Ima. Say Ima. I saved her life. As I heard the news, a single tear trickled from my eye. Thank goodness. I managed to protect the girl I love. I did it! Yeah! Yeah! Woo-hoo! Tsubasa's been in bed for a while, but I'm sure she'll be better soon. I'm guessing no one told her what happened, since she's smiling so much. You better get well soon, okay? Everyone wants to see you. Nozomi's being optimistic and cheery. He's trying to lift my spirits. But I need to face what I've done. Who was executed? Ima. Nozomi flinched. Whoa! Takamaru absolutely let the twins pass him. He 100% let the twins pass him in the rankings. I guess he gave all the invaders he found to the twins. He ended up in last place.
Huh?
Yeah. That's the real Takamaru way to go out. He always put his friends first. Yeah, he's probably cursing me from the other side. He hated me so much and I ended up forcing him into last place. No, just before he was executed, he suddenly got calm. He said he wanted to tell you he was sorry. Am I gonna believe that? I'm not gonna believe that. Sorry to me. He gave me a letter. I'll read it to you so you can't tell it's a blank sheet of paper. Takumi, I'm sorry for all of the horrible S-word that I did to you. I just hated you so D-word much. But when I thought about it with a cool head, I couldn't even remember why I felt that way about you. Maybe I used my hatred to avoid confronting reality. Ooh, sorry I made you my scapegoat. I'm only one to blame for everything. You don't gotta forgive me, but you gotta forgive Ima and Kako. Adios. And that was the end of his message, his very real message. Probably not gonna get along with Ima. Takamaru. My boy, he's such a good dude, even though he might have murdered me in a timeline. I always knew that. I mean, we survived 100 days together once. Why things have to end up this way this time? Oh, Takamaru. Nozomi ran her head reassuringly over my back as I screamed my throat hoarse. Don't do that. That's not healthy for you, Takumi. Sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up. I am just cycling. What I did weighed way too heavily on me when I was awake, so I'd try to sleep in search of reprieve. And whenever I fell asleep, I dreamt of murdering people. With my hands covered in their blood. Still went out of bed soaked in sweat, but even awake, I am in hell. This is agony after agony, whether I am asleep or awake. But I didn't try to pull myself out of the cycle. I can't run away from this pain. After all, this is what I... Just then... Yeah, Takumi still being antisocial in there. Yeah, we've got enough for one more round. What's going to happen this last round? Is this last round... Like, we've got to kill Dalja. We got to get that blood. We got to get that blood fuel. When's the last day of the competition going to be? Are we going to be able to escape? Do we form a plan against Sponsor 2? Yeah, Takumi still being antisocial. Good evening, Takumi. The two of us decided to sneak into your room in the dead of night. Thanks, buddy. You know just what to say to make me feel better. I heard you, Gamu and Darumi. They sat by my bed and launched right into just casual small talk. You were probably hoping for Tsubasa. Unfortunately, she's not feeling too well right now, since you murdered people to keep her alive. The mental shock has caused her to develop a fever. She is getting better, so do not worry. Mr. Tsubasa is getting 24-hour personalized care from me, so there's nothing to worry about at all. I dabbed every nook and cranny of Mr. Tsubasa's body with a damp cloth. The lewd side of Miss Tsubasa's body flushed by fever. Oh, it's super crazy erotic. No one's doing that for me. No one cares enough to make sure I'm clean. I am drenched in sweat right now. Can someone just get me I'll take a moist towelette, please. Takumi, you are the only one who can protect Tsubasa from the clutches of a perverted succubus. Okay, when you put it like that, I really do need to get out of bed. You had better get up before something horrible happens. You can just call me Darumi the cuckold maker. Yeah, I just got Darumi. They kept directing the conversation back to me. I want to answer, but I resisted the urge. We brought Darumi to meet Commune. It was... yeah, that was a disaster. Darumi got way too excited about how cute she is. Who could possibly keep their cool after say a cute little shrine maiden girl? Oh, Commune, light of my life, fire of my loins. Don't say that. I don't know how old the child is. Please don't, Darumi. Please don't. Please don't. I don't want to put you down below Ima in the power rankings. Don't say that. I grabbed her and munched on those cute little ears, even when she tried to fight me off with tears in her eyes. I munched without mercy. Darumi was all over her, so Nozomi got jealous. Hearing them talk made me want to return to normalcy. Yeah, but I can't go back to that. I can never go back. I took the lives of those people. I can't just keep living a life of joy and pleasure. I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to get out of this bed. I'm going to stay here until I die. I love this from Takumi. I love this so much from Takumi. This is so well earned. I'm so happy. Like, this route, like, in like the last probably like 10... Honestly, since Commune got introduced, this route has elevated so much higher. It was like middle of the road before that, but like from Commune on, the plot points has just elevated this storyline so far. I just need to wallow in anguish of hell and die a dog's death. After all, this is how I atone. "20 days left." Oh, you're in an awful sorry state, Takumi. How'd you get in here? It was Commune. She left the hangar to check on me? Yugamo told me everything. No wonder you're so worn out. You must have been quite shocked to find out the truth behind what you refer to as invaders. Yeah, shock doesn't begin to cover it. My entire world's been turned upside down. Oh, Takumi, as you've discovered, invaders were once human. And the truth of the invaders is that they are combat organisms created from wounded soldiers and veterans. I never wanted to tell you that cold and painful truth.
Huh?
We've been fighting humans this entire time. In a sense, yes. Which means the destruction on the surface isn't because of world death. It is left from the ravages of war. Tokyo residential complex we were living in before must have been some kind of underground shelter, and even if it is war, we can't kill people. It is true that you killed people. You could view it as an act of salvation. The people you killed were poor soldiers fated to be turned into combat organisms in the near future. You allowed them to die as humans. You freed them from their fate of being turned into monsters. That's compassion, not evil. Okay, like my brain thought that those were like invaders, but no, they were actually humans. They were just calling us invaders because they probably just thought we were invaders because, you know, for cryptoglobin powers. So that was a misunderstanding on my part. All things are ordained by God. Our scripture says there is no such thing as destiny. No, destiny exists, as does Destiny 2. Destiny 3, though? Commune tried desperately to reason with me. She tried to free me from my guilt. I appreciated the thought. I kinda don't want to be freed. I let myself forget what it felt like. I'm just going to do it again. I just have a really horrible feeling that's what would happen. I clung to my guilty conscience and decided to just rot away here. It's only right. Yep. It's too soon for Tsubasa to come talk us out of this.
Oh, you're completely depressed, aren't you, Takumi?
I heard another voice. This time, it's Sponsor!
Fair enough. I mean, you've been tainted by the act of murder. But it was splendid the way you killed him so mercilessly! The noble knight dirtying his hands to protect the one he loves. Oh, you truly are quite the romantic.
So you see,
It gives me so much meaning to push romantics like you to commit mortal sin. You should see the look on your face. You look like a prisoner locked up in a dungeon.
No. It can't be. Is it Ito? Is this other timeline Ito? so much meaning to push romantics like you to commit mortal sins. I feel like he's the only person in this game who would say that. Is there anyone else in this game who would word it like that? Like, I guess Moko can have, like, loves to talk about the ideas of, like, the knight and the romantic and stuff like that, but it's either other, it feels like either other timeline Ito or Gi-possessed Moko. It really feels like that. Would other timeline Hiriko speak like this? Because she's, like, outside of Takumi, well, like, we know she leaps. We know she's Slider. Would she use wording like this? I could kind of see it. What is going on? I can't wait for the reveal. I am so excited for the reveal.
You should see the look on your face. You look like a prisoner locked up in a dungeon.
A prisoner? Well, I am a criminal, so I deserve to die a miserable death in a filthy cell.
The knight awaits his delusions of romance and confronts his crimes to discover that he is no more than a mere murderer. He must find himself hideous. He must be repulsed with himself.
Feeling more like Ito.
It must make him wish he was dead.
A murderer pretending to be a knight in shining honor armor. Yeah, that describes me perfectly. I don't regret my choice. Wish I was dead. They're right. Hey, congratulations! The worst heroes, you managed to defeat Bottom of the Beast. No mean feats in the world of Fire Emblem. You got here just as I wish I was dead. Perfect timing. Hello, Worst. How are you doing? How was the Rock and Stone? How was Deep Rock Galactic? How did that go for you, my friends? Shout out to our buddies of Vast Heroes, who, of course, one day we hope to be playing the Greatest Tiny Chronicles with again someday. My heroes have arrived. Oh my goodness. Hey, Fangs, you guys got here just in time for our main character to have a crisis of self due to the fact that he murdered people. Yay, fun times. Yay, crisis. But it's like a really well-earned crisis. I am so happy that we're going through like really dark, depressing character development. I love visual novels for that. You had good, Fangs joined you in the end, and you sang a bunch. Yay, singing! Oh, there's so many songs I want to sing, but I didn't want to do music theater karaoke. I thought I wanted to do music theater karaoke, but I was afraid my computer would blow up. But hey, for like the first time in like a week, my the CPU on Streamlabs isn't like 70%. It's back to a slightly more normal 48%, 49%, 55%. So, of course, as usual, if you guys need to get the heck out of here, get the heck out of here. If you don't want to see spoilers for the 100-line Last Defense Academy, for the route we're on, get out of here. But if you want to be sold on this game, or if you just want to chill out with me, which, you know, I love and appreciate, but take care of yourself, go get food and whatever. I'm going to have a person in a scuba suit berate me and make my character depressed because our character murdered some people for fun, because it's a killing game. Indeed, this is the killing game route. We are 54 endings into this game, and I think we might get some more tonight because I am loving this route, and I want to keep playing it so hard. Yeah. And of course, I have to use my generic cola can in order to perfectly achieve the voice that is required of this character. Me.
I only wish I could torture you now that you're so weak and fragile. But I can't. It's against the rules for the sponsor to touch you unprovoked.
Even so,
Ah, dang it, who made that ridiculous rule? I want to play with you, Takumi.
This is a character who's either back from the dead or from another timeline, Sliders style. Because my percentages of who I think this is leaping up with each and every line.
I guess that leaves me no choice. I just have to toy with your mental state.
Thanks, pal.
you're an evil murderer, and you think you're better than everyone else.
I'm the protagonist. Of course I'm better than everyone else.
Nobody likes you, everybody hates you, might as well go eat worms.
We're singing here too. I didn't realize that a sponsor did karaoke. And the sponsor keeps childishly insulting me. They said some very obvious lines when you were still focused on the idea of it being Doremi. True. They probably did. Still haven't seen Sponsor and Doremi in the same room. I cannot discount that yet. Although I'm very close to. Yeah, every time I fell asleep, I dreamed of all the people I killed, which is a lot. Their ghosts glaring at me in the darkness. There, out in the darkness, a fugitive running, fallen from grace, fallen from grace. And when I woke, the ghosts would vanish, and in their place is an endless darkness. Not eternal darkness. That's actually that didn't has eternal darkness left the GameCube? No, that I was thinking Beyond Good and Evil, which got remasters. Eternal Darkness, I don't think has ever gotten a remaster. That's sad. 4 horror games stuck on the GameCube. I go back to sleep, and the ghost would hover in the air once more. Wake up, they disappear, and every day just repeats itself as gradually I started to be unable to discern if I'm alive or dead. Or maybe the night I killed them. Maybe I died with them. Eternal Darkness has never left the GameCube. It had a Kickstarter for a successor that did not raise enough. Hooray, Kickstarters. I haven't looked at Kickstarter in a long time. I should do that. Like, that's one, like, every 6 months or so, I like to peruse Kickstarter to see if there's anything interesting to invest in. And I think I've only, like, put money into, like, 1 or 2 things. Maybe I can find a weird visual novel on there. Conversation we've been waiting for. Are you going to try and wake me up with True Love's Kiss? Because I don't think even that's going to work. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. That's not on you, that's on me. Hey, Takumi. I'm on the verge of tears the moment I hear her voice. I want to leap out of bed and cling her. It took everything in me not to act on that impulse. I'm sorry I wasn't here sooner. I've been in bed all this time too. Yeah, Darumi told me. Sorry about her. I'm sorry. You're in so much pain. You shouldn't be. I'm sorry you had to do something like that because of me. I could hear the sound of Tsubasa's tears hitting the floor. Those are some loud tears. I don't think I've ever heard tears hitting the floor in my life.
Huh?
It's okay. I'm the one who did it. And when someone does something wrong, they need to suffer for it. No, you didn't do anything wrong, Takumi. The ones you should be blaming are the people who put us in this horrible situation to begin with. We got dragged here all of a sudden, forced to fight these enemies we don't know nothing about. And then the killing game started, and it's all so confusing. You didn't do anything wrong. 2 teardrops fell on my cheek. The girl I love is crying. I want to comfort her, but I can't even touch her. My hands are too dirty. No, Tsubasa. There's no point in trying to rationalize it. I can't run from what I did. My hands tell the story. They're covered in blood. Blood that will never wash away. Wasn't about words or reason. My hands gave it away. They brand me a criminal. Don't worry about me anymore. I'm evil. I don't belong with you guys. I just want Tsubasa as far away from me as soon as possible. I don't want to sully her with all of the sin and death that I bring with me. But she never even made an attempt to leave my side. Fine. You think you're a criminal, so be it. Takumi the criminal. I'm fine with this new label of yours. So, at least hear what I have to say about our future. Our future? Talk with Yamu and Darumi. We're never gonna be able to go back to how it was before. Yamu made Kiyashika drink poison, Darumi killed Hiriko. Even if we try to live a normal life at the complex, we just suffer trying to readjust to peaceful life. Yeah, we have strayed a long way from the lives we used to live. Although, has Yugama really strayed that far? He was an assassin already. I can't face mom or dad. I can't go back to that life. Not that I even planned on trying. Bossy, you're still clean. You can still go back. Hey, listen to me, Takumi. We're gonna live together as roommates when we get to that artificial satellite. And they were roommates. Roommates? What? We're gonna rent some cheap little detached home, and all 4 of us criminals can live together in poverty. We'll have lots of roommates. Okay. That's cool. That's cool too. That's also cool. Might be hard for us to, reintegrate into society when we get back from the war, but at least when we go home, we'll have the friends who went through it with us. I'm sure we can overcome anything as long as we are there together. Tsubasa's voice was lively as she described our future together. I notice how we're not letting Nozomi in on this. We're all going to get part-time jobs so we can afford food, pay the bills. I probably need to start researching some cheap but tasty recipes right away. We should get some cheap appliances from secondhand shops. Oh, I know who we can ask about this. Gaku! Let's just go ask it. Oh, wait. Even total junk is no problem. I can fix it.
Huh?
Tsubasa, what are you... We'll be busy on weekdays, so we might not even get to see each other that much. But hey, we're gonna make up for it by making sure that we all take weekends off together. Oh, we can rent some cheap DVDs and have an all-day watch party! Yeah, we're not gonna be able to afford to rent Blu-rays. Oh! So adorable! That very moment, I could clearly envision the life that Tsubasa was describing. It was so vivid, almost like I could reach out and grab it.
I bet Darumi won't want to watch anything except B-grade horror movies. She and Yugamu will love it. We're gonna feel left out, but we'll still watch all of them to the end. Doesn't take much to convince us, huh?
Yeah, we're suckers.
After we're done, we'll all clean up the popcorn Darumi threw all over the place.
Dang it, Darumi. This is sounding worse and worse. Can you invent a Roomba? Can you fix up a Roomba for us, please, Tsubasa?
We'll all sigh and laugh as we sweep. You'll say, "You made us waste our day off watching these garbage movies." And I'll say, "But I kind of enjoyed it."
An overwhelming feeling welled up as I played out the scene in my head. Feeling rises up inside of me. It's longing. I want this future. I want it so bad it hurts. No, I can't start dreaming about that kind of future. No. I can't let myself have a future after taking so many lives. It is not right. Just go away. I frantically just repeat these words in my head. Demons aren't allowed to dream about happy endings. I'm sorry. Listen to that. Jerumi, Jerumi's girlfriend's boyfriend, and Jerumi's girlfriend's boyfriend's boyfriend. Yep. All live happily ever after as we leave Nozomi out in the cold. There's a warm sensation on my lips. Tsubasa's lips rested neatly atop mine. Her breath, her warmth, her hopes, her life. I feel it in my soul.
I just took half of your sins, Takumi. Guess that makes me a criminal too.
Did you just Dementors kiss me? Did you just steal like half my soul? I mean, the look in Takumi's eyes is like, yeah, you just stole part of my soul. And not in a good way. I'm sorry, is the wording on our shirt on top of the string? What the heck is with that? Are our strings see-through? What? Sorry for the bump.
And in exchange, I gave you half of my life.
The moment I heard those words, I truly felt like I had been reborn. There's a faint warmth in my chest. No, I'm pretty sure that's her chest against yours.
It's okay. You can make things right. I know you're a kind person, Takumi.
I don't know. Have you seen some of these other timelines?
So please, make my dream come true. Let's all be roommates.
And they were roommates. We've already had Dream Come True. Like, I have Dream Come True ranked as, like, my third favorite storyline we've had, and it was with you. We already had Dream Come True. I have a feeling we're not going to get Dream Come True again. Why did you word it like that? You make me think horrible things are happening based on just that one line. After giving me another kiss on the cheeks, she suddenly jolted back. No, I did it again. I kissed two people practically back to back. Not just easy. Oh, anyway, Takumi, get well soon. I noticed you didn't say no to that. You were supposed to say no to that. Sorry, still depressed. I'm out of here. Based on that line and not the entire route where things have gone wrong. Nope, based on that line, that one line. The fact that she said the words, dreams come true. And those words are already featured in an ending. Tsubasa rushed out the door. The sound of her briskly shutting it behind her echoed in the room. And the moment I heard that sound... Rose to my feet. Alright, my body's moving. My heart's telling me, still time to live. It was as if I never lost the will to keep going in the first place. Almost as if it wasn't myself. Alright. Guess I'm half Tsubasa now. Save that for the fan fiction. Tsubasa had breathed half of her life into me. She took half my sins, which means...
Okay, Tsubasa. Let's do this.
I am the most horrible person to ever exist. A complete villain who kills people, scum that doesn't deserve to live, trash, the Grim Reaper, a demon. And that's why I have to fight for my friends. I will use these filthy hands to cradle Tsubasa's beautiful dream, and I will keep it safe, and in order to do that...
I'm gonna finish this invader hunt, once and for all.
Let's go kill a friend. Hey, sorry I was super depressed and stuff. I'm cool now. Next morning, back on my feet, called everyone to the hangar and apologized for, you know, everything. Oh, Takumi, thank goodness you're... Oh, yes, Nozomi, you still exist. Who are you again? I love that Nozomi has taken such a backseat. Oh, you were so sad. There, I made you some porridge with egg. I'll make you porridge with egg later. No, thank you on the what? Why turn down porridge? Porridge rules. I get the feeling Nozomi's been turning more and more sisterly ever since she started looking after Commune. Darumi, Yugamu, you two came to visit me a lot. Thanks for cheering me up.
Too bad you didn't die so I could have Mr. Tsubasa all to myself.
You look so adorable in your catatonic state. I wanted to immortalize you in wax and use you to decorate my room. There's another ending for that. Stop saying scary things or no dessert. Seriously, stop with the big sister act. I didn't hear it. That sounds like someone who doesn't want dessert. What do you guys think?
Maybe everyone looks like Commune to her now.
Wanted to thank Commune too, but there's no sign of her. Guess she's working on the escape pod. And last but far from... Yeah, where's Commune? Dang it, why did you say that? Far from least, Tsubasa. She awkwardly averted her eyes. Guess she's feeling embarrassed about what she said. Well, I decided I'm going to talk to her about this later. Then I looked at Yugamu. And he urged me to keep talking with his eyes. He wants to watch me make out with Tsubasa. Alright. If you insist, Yugamu. Takumi, sorry to do this when you're just getting back, but we need to discuss what happens next right away. If we take too long, round 4 will start. And round 4 is going to last from 86 to 100, and right now is our break. There's no way we're doing this a 4th time. Absolutely not. We are all in agreement then. We are not participating in Invader Hunt again. But if we want to leave the game, we are going to need to procure fuel. As in a large amount of cryptoglobin. And Commune said we need a cryptoglobin from the strongest class of commander. Strongest class of commanders. That Dulja surely fits the bill. If we can beat him and take his cryptoglobin, we'll definitely be able to launch the escape pod. Yeah, but he's like super duper strong. Have we invented poison yet? Our attacks didn't do anything. Oh, and I have PTSD from almost getting killed by him.
Are you alright, Mr. Tsubasa? If you need somewhere to puke, aim for my face.
I can relate with your nausea, not Darumi's vomit fetish. Dulja is beyond powerful. How is it fair that his defense is enough to nullify every attack? We can beat him. I just need give me 40 rounds. I will bleed him to death. The next choice is a genuine hard one. I'm curious if you'll guess right first. We'll see. It feels like my guess for what the next choice is going to be is what cryptoglobin do we use? And the choice is either going to it might not be on the surface, but I feel like the choice is either going to be Dulja or Takumi's, because I think Takumi's blood might be strong enough after absorbing Flame Baby in the past. Alone, that is. Wait, alone? What is he implying? And then... Oh, good, she's not kidnapped. Oh, please allow me to handle Dulja.
Wait, what? When'd you get here? Oh my god, the jailbait shrine made it.
You make it worse. Darumi, I'm really trying to like you this round. I really am. Oh, it's so cute when you just show up like that. Oh, my sister is the cutest girl in the cosmos. True enough, but more importantly, what do you know about Dalja? Dalja is one of the most renowned warriors in history. Naturally, one of his abilities spread throughout the land. You know how we can get through those impossible defenses? Dalja, he is permanently cloaked in a mist of divine blood. And the blood he expels is the true form of his impenetrable defense. In order to damage him, you must destroy his cloak of cryptoglobin. How do we do that? Oh, it's simple. We use poison. Yay, we've invented poison. If you can say weird stuff about Moko to the audience, you can deal with what they say about commune. The Moko stuff I say when I joke around isn't pedophilia! Coded! I have a line, and that's where the line is! Pure divine blood is weak only to poison, even more so when it's exposed like that. Oh wait, we need poison that works on cryptoglobin? Oh, I guess we better figure that out, huh? Wait, hold on. I could swear we already... The cryptoglobin that they absorb courses through their body, so I simply need to develop a poison that acts on cryptoglobin. We already did that! You made poison that works. You killed the previous sponsor with it. Do we use that to beat Dalja? Yes, I was thinking the same thing. I have already given Commune the poison I made. Yugamu's poison is quite well made. And after I make a few improvements to it, it will be able to break through Dalja's impenetrable defense. Alright! Things are moving smoothly and quickly. If we keep this momentum going, we'll all be able to take down Dalja and get his cryptoglobin. But do not celebrate just yet. We have made another foe who is a far more bigger nuisance. Yeah, sponsor. I can't get a read on them at all. It is highly likely that they'll insert themselves in our battle with Dalja. Oh, they might have an even more evil trick in store for us, and knowing them, they definitely do. Maybe we should take out Sponsor first? I want to kill Dalja first. If we keep letting Grandpa wander around outside, it's not going to be pretty. Okay. Target Dalja, target the sponsor. Making that decision falls on the team leader. Of course it does. It so pains me to force you to make a decision while you're convalescing, and I would prefer it if our leader chose our course of action. Whatever you choose, we shall see it through to the end. Do we take care of Dalja as soon as possible, or do we take out the sponsor first? Get Dalja's cryptoglobin, we can escape, but it's entirely possible the sponsor is going to throw something at us. Very simple but distinct choice. Who do we take down? Maybe we start with the sponsor, but I really would rather avoid direct confrontation with them. I mean, we already know how to deal with Dalja, but we don't even know who or what the sponsor really is. Dalja or sponsor? Yeah, I'm glad it says first, because we have to fight them both. We obviously can't escape without Dalja, but there's no way Sponsor lets us escape. I think Dalja has said he's going to come for us at the school. It's not like we're trying to kill him for points. I think we let him come at us, bro. We let him come at us, get the blood. I think we have to take out Sponsor first. Like, if we take out even if we go out adventuring and take out Dalja first, we've still got bees following us. And let's face it, there's also a possibility that Aima and Kako follow us and screw things up if we go after Dalja first. I really think we need to take out Sponsor. How do we take out Sponsor? Is it possible to do without blowing up? If he blows us up, no big deal. It's not like we have Nozomi in our dream come true. I still want to defeat Sponsor. They are kind of the embodiment of evil. And unless we eradicate them from the world, they are going to haunt us again and again. I fell for their ruse and let myself become a murderer. I'm not going to let anyone else make that same mistake. Oh, I totally agree with you, Takumi. I'll never forgive the Sponsor for toying with us and exploiting our kindness. No, never. Nobody gets away from harm, my dear Takumi. My dear Takumi. Is there something we should know? Thank you for teasing my girlfriend. You're the best. That was a joke. Just a joke. Oh, there's nothing going on between Takumi. Why are you hiding this? Everyone knows. It's like the worst kept secret in this entire route. Nothing. No, right. Right, Takumi. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. It's not like we've already said like we're half of each other or something. Like not even a teensy little thing. Cross your hearts and hope to die. What sort of follow-up is that? I said there's nothing! I mean, if we're getting tactical, there is one thing. Why are you telling them that? It just slipped out. High five me, Yugamu. Yeah. High five me with your weird stretchy arm. So I've been die, you dumb normies. Okay, only Takumi though. What is happening? Why are Tsubasa and Takumi fighting all of a sudden? Well, this is more of an expression of love you'll understand when you're older. Stop it! We got better things to do than tease me! Go back to teasing Tsubasa! I think we should be talking about this more. We all want to see you happy, Takumi. Wait, what? See me happy? You've been suffering all this time because you've taken on the toughest role. So when we see you happy, it gives us a sense of relief. Besides, we wish for your happiness as much as you wish for ours. Didn't you know? We were heartbroken for all of those days because you were out of commission. Aw, how sweet. We will fight the Sponsor for daring to inflict so much pain on you just for kicks.
Because making you happy is the only reason we're even fighting.
I feel like there should be other reasons, but I'll take the compliment. All right, we can beat Sponsor. We can do this. I've got friends at my back, and we can overcome any cunning or intrigue the Sponsor throws at us. And this time, we'll succeed. Sponsor's going down. What could possibly go wrong? We need to firm up our strategy. If you'll all kindly accompany me to the biolab. Why the biolab? There is something I need to show everyone. Something critical to our plan. Yugamu led us to the biolab. Here you go. Take a look at these. Yugamu retrieved some things from the shelf and laid them out on the desk. These are dismembered parts of dead bodies? Indeed. I went around collecting them from the schoolyard while we were on our little break. Dismembered bodies? Whose is that? Do I want to know the answer to that? There is no mistaking it. These are the body parts of the first Sponsor, the one who self-destructed on the last day of the second round. Time for the ultimate gamble. We've got this. Everything's going to go great. They blew themselves up to hide their... Plus, like, there's the fact, like, if we deal with Dalja first, there's No, if we're dealing with Dalja, I'm assuming we're going out. And if we're going out to get the body and the blood... No, if we kill him first, and even if we drag the body back, there's still, like, a higher risk of the bees sucking up the blood. I'm feeling more confident about my choice. I have analyzed the assorted remains the other day, and I discovered something very intriguing. This body has been dead for several years? What? Years? Okay. Theorize. Gotta sit back and theorize. What in the world does that implicate? So, zombie Gi. I think that 100% confirms it has to be the second type of Gi of the zombie Gi. Whose body is it? And how is it years old? Is it just randos? I don't think this game would do randos. Is it actually like a Takumi who has been looping for years? Like a Takumi or Hiriko who is... Because we've been under the impression that, like, Takumi, every time he loops, it is his second time the entire time. But Hiriko, at the revelation of the locked route, she says, no, it's a time loop. If it's a loop, that explains why it's years old. Because, like, it is a zombified body of a member of the cast, probably Takumi, who has been dead for years. Let's continue on. Oh, boy. Wait, the sponsor self-destructed 20 days ago. I was surprised, too. I convinced myself I must have made a mistake. So I checked again and again, and the result was always the same. Every corpse had been dead for at least a few months, sometimes years. My final conclusion is this. The sponsor's true identity was a dead body. A dead body? You mean they were a zombie? Think about it. Doesn't it make a lot of what we knew about them make sense? They didn't need to eat or sleep. They kept coming back, even when we killed them. That is like textbook definition of zombie. I don't know. Sounds pretty wacky. Zombies in this game? What are the odds? Nah, that would never happen. You think it's impossible, right? But how many impossible things have we already witnessed? There's probably an actual person controlling the dead bodies using hemoanima. That would explain why the sponsor had so many bodies at their disposal. They were all corpse puppets. And they could grab as many dead bodies as they want from a cemetery or something. That is what the first sponsor really was. An army of dead bodies. This idea could also explain why they organized the invader hunt in the first place. Wait, what do you mean? By making us slaughter invaders by the dozens, the sponsor would get their prime pick of dead bodies. Then they could create as many spares as they wanted. They empower themselves by making us create dead bodies with them. Exactly. To the sponsor, we were corpse-churning contractors. And that is why the rules of the hunt are fairly lenient towards the player. It was set up in such a way to ensure that the sponsor wouldn't lose too many of their contractors at once. Only executing one player per round did seem kinda half-assed to me. And the duration of each round suddenly went up to 15 days and slowed down the executions. And the point distribution system is to help us stay alive for longer. And because of that, we were able to hunt together in teams. So we can create as many dead bodies as possible. We have been dancing to that zombie's morbid tune, and it irks the hell out of me. Do you think the second sponsor's also a corpse puppet? Odds are deathly high. They claim to be the sponsor's successor, but they are likely just one of the many corpses the first sponsor still has at their disposal. This is mind-boggling. The sponsor's been using us all this time, and it's a shame that, like, we get zero free time, because I would love to check the morgue. I would absolutely love to check the morgue in this timeline. To create dead bodies that they turn into zombies. Whoa, wait. A blood-curdling possibility has flashed in my mind. If the sponsor controls dead bodies, if the sponsor's ability is to control corpses, could they be using our friends' bodies? What if they raid Kiyoshika's grave or steal Kurara's body? Gakko and Ito's bodies are in danger as well. We left them in the morgue. The sponsor could have easily stolen them. Oh, that's just inhumane, using their bodies even after they're dead. Appropriate time to throw up. We have to check the graves. We have to check the morgue immediately. We need to make sure the bodies are accounted for. We all turned at once and started to dash out of the lab. Chill out, guys. Yugamu stopped us, his arms outstretched across the doorway. Because he has arm stretch powers, we don't talk about that enough. I have already secured our friend's remains. Wait, secured them where? In their own dignified coffins in my room. Since we're on the subjects, come and pay your respects. Okay, so it's not the corpse of Ito. It is Ito. It is Slider's Ito. I have to have that as my leading candidate right now. We hesitantly headed to Yama's room, and inside we saw... Yama's room was packed from wall to wall with coffins. Looks more like a morgue than a bedroom now. You okay, buddy? Like, are you good sleeping in here? Like, you can share my room. Jeez.
Where's your furniture? Your bed?
I dismembered and disposed of them. I figured these guys' eternal sleep was more important than mine, you know?
Thank you, Yugamu, for protecting their bodies all by yourself. I'm so glad they're safe.
Super cool, Yugamu.
Yeah. You did great. Once the invader hunt is over, we'll give them a proper reburial.
Yugamu, what are those things on top of the coffins?
The bombs from inside their bodies. I surgically removed them when I brought them here. It didn't feel right to leave something so sickening inside them, even in death, you know?
Hello, plot point.
Yugamu.
I can feel tears welling up. It's probably more repulsed than the bombs by ever, having been blown up by one himself the other day. We all stood before the coffins to pay our respect before leaving Yugamu's room. And when we stepped out of the room, we heard an unexpected voice. Hey, do you guys have a minute? Long time no see, everyone. Are we gonna be friends now? I'm okay with it. But if we don't, we can kill Ima. Well, you two are an unusual sight around here. To what do we owe the honor? I can already feel tension rising. We exchanged knowing glances and prepared ourselves to fight if we need to. No one knows what they're thinking. They even injured Nozomi. Super not cool. Oh, no need to be so wary. We're here to offer you our unconditional surrender. Right. A little white flag. Ako raised both hands inside it. She's clearly only raising one hand. So you're not going to antagonize us anymore. It's not like we can beat you guys, right? Now that Takamaru is dead, there's no real point in competing against you the way things are now. In fact, we're hoping we could join you. Sounds like a good deal for you. After all them terrible things that you said to Takami. Oh, Oh, I'm not expecting you to welcome us for free, of course. I come bearing gifts. Please don't be food. Please don't be food. Please don't be food. What kind of gift? Oh, my life. I'll stay in last place all through the last round and die. And in exchange, I ask that you keep my dear sister safe when I'm gone. Yay, Ima did a good thing. What? Brother, dearest, what are you talking about? I'll even let you lock me up in that cage in the courtyard if you doubt my sincerity. Then I'll die in the same cage that evil occupied. Poetic justice for my attempted murder of her, don't you think? I'm, Brother, dearest, no! How could I live without you? Oh, come now, sister, dearest. This is the way it should be.
It's an unspoken rule that an older brother takes the place of his sister when she faces certain death.
And his words made me remember what Eva said just before she died.
To earn my title as mother, there is something I must do. I must teach Nozomi the meaning of true love and the strength of a real parent who never sacrifices her children to benefit herself.
A loving heart that moves someone to give their life to protect another. Completely contrary to what the killing game stood for. And that's why... It's fine, you're both on the team. Wait, really? Already? Yeah, Takaharu asked me to forgive you two anyway. That was a real no, right, Nozomi? Sure. Oh, I'm so grateful, Mrs. Smino. I will die as promised, so please take care of my dear... I got one condition. You're not allowed to die. You're surviving too. Does he have to? Wait, hold on, Mrs. Semino. If I survive, that means someone else has to die. Nope. Nobody's dying. We're putting an end to the game. Don't worry, as long as we remain united, the sponsor will be no match for us. The power of teamwork and friendship will save us all! It seems like someone has developed a killer new attitude since we saw him last. I still feel guilty about the murdering thing. Please don't call me a killer. That is how our leader should be. I feel like we're letting these two off too easy, but I'm good at Takumi is. I'm Kaku, let's put our past behind us and work together for the future. Gross, I can't stand cringy stuff like this, but guess I'll let this slide. It'll be a change from all that awkwardness, at least. To be fair to the others, we kind of all fell for the sponsor's ploy of, divide and conquer. Alright, we're united once again. The pride of the Special Defense Unit is at stake. Let's take down that sponsor. Our newfound unity made us all the more determined to fight against the enemy. We carry on the will of humanity, the will of those who had passed before us, and do what needed to be done. Bing dong, bing bong.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time! Get ready for your 84th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
Sorry, I need to do mental math. I just need to make sure that I'm counting the corpses right. Because we see 6 corpses, I'm making sure that we don't have Moko's. Because Moko died out there, so... It's Gaku, Ito, Kurara, okay, Kiyashika, Takamaru, and, did I say Shoma? Shoma, Kiyashika, and Takamaru for the 3 who died during the game. Okay, got it. We still don't have Moko's body.
Prepare to spend another...
Alright, let's get the meeting started. Needless to say, we're here to discuss how to bring this sponsor down once and for all. Shot Yugami a glance, and he took over. To beat the sponsor, we'll first have to deal with the 3 deadly weapons that they wield. Their suit. As you all know by now, it has the ability to negate chemoanima-based attacks, and none of our superhuman attacks will even scratch it. Oh, technology that nullifies the power of divine blood. The inventor must be a real wizard. Yeah, but it's crazy weak against physical attacks. Anyone can destroy it with just a regular, good old-fashioned weapon. We do have the power of gun and crossbow. We shot holes in the first sponsor suit. Damaging it is not the problem. The sponsor has 2 other weapons at their disposal. Bees and bombs. The bees are especially lethal. If we so much as touch the sponsor, they will swarm and attack. Just like when they kill the others by sucking their blood. Ah, Mr. Yakushiji was killed by those accursed bugs too. Why are those bees still in the school after the change of sponsor? Likely because they aren't servants to a specific sponsor. They serve the invader hunt. So long as the game continues, we'll have to live in fear of those bees. I look forward to the explanation of the bees. I want to know how that works. Does someone just have bee controlling chemoanima? I need to know. Is it a secret ability one of us has had the entire time? Not like the bees are invincible. I mean, we do have a sponsor suit, and the bees can't touch whoever wears it. But here comes the biggest problem, the sponsor's third weapon. A deadly weapon that they have somehow gotten their hands on. The detonator for the bombs inside of us. Nozomi doesn't have a bomb. I'm stupid. For some reason I thought she did have a bomb implanted in her. She doesn't. Duh, I'm an idiot. We don't have to worry about that unless she's in range. Can we get so just get Nozomi to wear the suit. There, problem solved. Being held back by bombs in our bodies is such a killing game cliche that at this point it's starting to feel like deja vu. I'm an idiot. Nozomi isn't from the school and can't be bombed or revived. For some reason, I thought that, like, Sir had somehow implanted bombs into her at some point, but that is 100% a false memory. That never happened. I'm just an idiot. They probably did that so they can't accidentally press the wrong button in the heat of the moment. It ensures the right person gets taken out before they attack the sponsor. Third weapon might be the worst of all, and with that around, we can't get close. Yes, we can! Nozomi puts on the suit. If I remembered that one stupid fact, I would have proposed this a long time ago. Dang it! Oh, what if I attack the sponsor while wearing the suit? Why didn't we think of this in round 3? Oh, Nozomi, what is this nonsense? Are you trying to die? No, it's not a suicide mission. In fact, I think the odds are in my favor. Think about it. No one's better than me to do the job. Maybe I don't have a bomb in my body because I don't have a bomb in my body. Oh yeah, you ain't an official member. Unlike us, she doesn't have a bomb implanted to her. I'm just an idiot. Why did I think Sir, like, post-planted a bomb in her? That never happened. Especially in this timeline. In this timeline, he never had the chance to do that. Even so, is it a good idea to put Nozomi in danger? Even if we did beat the sponsor by risking her life, I'd say building a strategy around Nozomi is feasible. It negates one of the sponsor's weapons, and that is big. So I can do it? But even if we risk your life to beat the sponsor, would that end the game? Beat the sponsor, beat the game. Oh no, the sponsor's actually still alive. That's been the flow of events so far. Another successor might show up. They got an army of zombies after all. Creating successors out of dead bodies is way too freaky even for me. Is it too freaky even for you? But didn't the sponsor mention they only had one body right now?
There's only one of me.
Obviously that was a lie. Why would they show their hands so easily? They like to monologue. Ito loves to monologue if it's Ito. We should assume the sponsor still has multiple bodies. It is pointless to kill just the one we can see. How about if we find and kill the person controlling them? There being one person in control is just a theory. Even if I was right, where would the person be? How would we find them? The sponsor's like a roach that can't be squished. She suddenly raised her voice in frustration. They should just drop dead already. Why won't the game just end? Don't be sad, Mr. Tsubasa. It's basically stylistic form for killing games just drag on and on and on. Stylistic form? Ever notice how killing games in movies or comics never seem to end once they get started? The players exploit a loophole and think they won, and then they just find themselves at the start of another game. They beat the mastermind, they think it's over, only for a true mastermind to show up. That sounds like you're describing the Invader hunt. Yeah, because so far as killing game goes, the hunt is as cliche as they come. I mean, have you seen the rules?
There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. I bet the sponsor's hoping it'll drag on forever. Oh, just knock me out now.
I prefer killing games that start and end with a bang. Oh, my recent recs include... Oh no, we don't get more recommendations from Darumi. No, I wanted to hear her reviews and killing game theories. No! Dang it, there's something she said that I couldn't get out of my head. There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win the game. She's right. There's nothing in the rule about us winning. For some odd reason, that statement stuck out in my mind, even though I couldn't figure out for the life of me why that seemed so important. Takumi, are you okay? I'm good. Just thinking about stuff. I want to ignore that odd sensation and focus on continuing the discussion. Sure, that won't come up later. We'll bang our heads together and come up with a way to beat them. We talked over different ideas until nighttime, but still couldn't come up with anything viable. Let Nozomi one-on-one. Have you figured it out? I'm not 100% sure. I am still leaning towards it's Sliders Ito. Sliders Ito, number 1 theory. Gi Moko, number 2. And again, still haven't seen Darumi and sponsor in the same place. I don't think it is, but it's like only like less than 1% at this point. I cannot negate it. I mean, what Takumi is thinking about the rules. Oh no, I haven't thought about it. I have not figured out what he means by that. Yeah. Just couldn't figure out for the life of me why it seemed important. There's nothing in the rules about us winning. So yeah, I haven't figured it out. I haven't... If there is like a loophole that Takumi's about to find, I have not figured it out. Like when they spell it out, it's going to be 100% obvious. It's like, oh, obviously it's that. But off the top of my head, I cannot think of like the one thing.
Heady, soldiers.
Break time ends tomorrow. 4th round starts in 2 days. I don't want to play the game anymore. Kind of been hoping we could just take out the sponsor before it started, but I'm just gonna go to bed. My mind is still thinking about Darumi's words.
There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. I bet the sponsor's hoping it'll drag on forever. Oh, just knock me out now.
Yeah. I didn't know why I was so hung up on that one point. It's just like, is it just the idea of like the game goes on forever? Until like only one person lives? I still can't find an answer no matter how hard I thought. And even when one person lives, that person still dies. Everyone dies. Eventually, I finally started drifting off. But I fell asleep with the lights on. I relived the events that had occurred ever since the sponsor showed up. Alright, it's giving me the last chance to have clues. Alright, it's giving me all the clues one more time to see if I can figure it out. Will I figure it out, or will I be a big dummy? Probably the big dummy one. But let's see.
Do not worry, I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause.
Was that rule in place just to reassure us? Sponsor hasn't physically gone against us. He's only taken hits. It's only the bees who have done offense. No, I don't think that has anything to do with it. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. Are the bees the one running the game? The forceful ending of the game was the one thing that could be construed as player victory. Maybe that's why I got hung up on what Jeremy said. Because a player victory condition does exist. The next scene to flash to my mind was Yugamu being blown up. The invader hunt didn't end then, even though they did murder a player. It's because Yugamu attacked the sponsor first, so punishing it was considered cause. Current sponsor carried that terrible remote capable of blowing up. Are we going to put on the suit? Is someone going to put on the suit and then attack? And the sponsor just hits all the buttons? And because it's not probable cause, the bees will end the game? Is that it? Like, we're going to, like, Russian roulette with the person in the suit against the sponsor? Plus, we have those bombs. We have our Deus Ex Bombina. Scene changed when I saw the body of our friends that Yugamu had secured. Bombs on top of the coffins, Yugamu had surgically removed them. He was blown up by one himself. He must have abhorred their existence. His terrifying weapon was tucked away in the bodies of all of my friends.
It's an unspoken rule that an older brother takes the place of his sister when she faces certain death.
The memory of Ima and Kako joining the team surfaced to my mind. Ima declared he would die on behalf of Kako. His determination touched me. And then sat up in bed, suddenly awake. I had an epiphany while sifting through the memories in my dream. I found a way to end the game. Went to wake up Yugamu and Durumi. I'm curious if I'm close, or we'll see. What is it, Takumi? It is the dead of night, you know. Yeah, what do you want? I was just about to go visit Mistress Tsubasa in her room. Takumi has a plan, do you? Okay, plan number one. Just Nozomi goes after them and tries to just win via manhandling them. But even then, we don't know if another sponsor will come up, so we can't go with that plan as a guarantee. Even though, like, on the surface, that's probably, like, the most likely thing we can do. I think we just have to... One of the 7 has to put on the suit, and we have to somehow make sure that sponsor doesn't know who has the suit on, have that person attack, and then have them blow everyone else up, just slam all the buttons. Because they only have a 1 in 7 chance of getting it right. And then hopefully they fail that 1 in 7 chance, blows up the wrong person who didn't attack them, and then somehow the game ends. Because they broke the one rule against the sponsor. We have... Because they just made it clear. That's how we win. We have to get the sponsor to break the rule, and I think that's how we do it. We have to have him blow someone up for no reason, and attacking with a mystery person in the suit is how to do it. What do you want? Is it just... I was just about to visit Mr. Tsubasa. Guys, I got it. I found a way to end Invader Hunt. You mean you found a way to definitively kill the sponsor? No, we're not going to kill the sponsor. We're just going to end the game. But now, Is there a difference? As different as chalk and cheese. Is that a phrase? Takumi, where did you come up with that phrase? Conflating the two was our first mistake. I shared my new strategy and their reaction, that does sound like it could be worth a try. But it's Yugamu's handiwork that'll make or break the whole thing. You sure it's gonna work? Curse you British people!
Huh?
I'm sure. He's already taken out 6 of those things. That's where my question is. I don't know where we get that. I don't know how the 6 bombs play into, our friend's bombs play into it. I really legitimately don't know. You could probably... Oh, are we going to like... Are we going to take out the take out the bombs and maybe put in the old ones? That would be weird. So is he going to take it out of a living person? I've never done it on a living patient before, okay? Don't come crying to me when I end up killing you. Doesn't matter. We'll keep coming back with a Revive-O-Matic till you get it right. You are making things sound like a peaceful picnic. That seems like... This is like a peaceful picnic to you, Yugamu. I'm getting on your level, bro. I'll give it a try. It's the job of the leader's aide to pander to his every whim and fancy, after all. We don't have much time. Let's start right away. I need you to come with me to the biolab. We quickly and stealthily made our way to the biolab, taking care not to get discovered.
Oh.
Take off your clothes and lie down on the table over there. Rumi and I complied with Yugamu's instructions, stripping down with our... Oh, both of us! Are we putting each other's bombs in us? Is this a bomb switch? Are we doing a bomby switch? I have to let 2 boys see me naked? Gross. I might as well go the whole 9 yards and start making an O face. Come on, it's an emergency. It's not like we've got any ulterior motives.
So says the pervert trying to sneak glances at my boobs.
I'm gonna tell Mr. Tsubasa about this. I totally wasn't looking. I didn't see anything, maybe. You were denied a body swap and this is the closest the game is gonna give you. Are you ready? Let's do this. But first, some anesthetic. Thank you, Yugamu. You poked a syringe in my neck as I lay on the tape. Is there a chance I've already had my bomb removed? Because we did have the timeline where, I assume, Sliders, Takumi, and Hiriko jumped me and injected me with something and took me out for a day. And also, that Takumi progressed the plot for me. That plot point has never come up again. It was probably just a sedative, but hey, maybe they already removed my bomb. There's a pricking pain for a moment in the... Yeah, I just feel... Are we going to have a fever dream? Give me a fever dream. Dang it, no fever dream.
You did it, Yugamu. You did it.
It's a cool image. I don't think I'm allowed to take a picture of it.
Great! Now I'm damaged goods. On the bright side, this scar makes it look like I was in an epic sword fight or something. A scar on the back would have been a swordsman's shame.
Removing that thing from a living body was certainly different. I was out of my element. Anyway, better put your clothes on. The opening ceremony for the 4th round is about to begin.
We quickly got dressed, hiding the large scars on our chest under our clothes. And then...
Good morning, people of Last Defense Academy.
The 4th round of Invader Hunt will so I can explain the rules.
This is it. It is do or die time. Yugamo and I'll go ahead and tell the others the plan. Come join us when you're ready, Takumi. Yeah, I'll be right there. After parting ways with Darumi and Yugamo, I went back to my room and got changed. And once that was done... we all dashed to the leisure lounge. Time for the showdown.
Finally, although what's with the getup of yours?
The sponsor seems a little confused by my appearance. I mean, it's only natural. I'm wearing the same thing they are. I stood before him in the suit that Hirako had retrieved at the cost of her life. This is for you, Hirako! Takumi, why are you dressed like that? What is going on, Takumi? Everyone else looked pretty confused. I mean, that was the act they're supposed to be putting on.
I smell a big fat rat! Is this your version of a taunt? Coming here in that suit can only mean one thing, am I right?
Yeah, that depends on your response. I answered the sponsor in a super calm and quiet voice. Just one question for you, sponsor. You've been hounding and pestering me ever since you showed up. Why?
I thought I told you before, it's because you're the most entertaining one here.
Yep, it's 99% Ito.
You're such a little goody-goody, which also makes you capable of the cruelest decisions. A pair of goody two-shoes would happily step in the most disgusting puddle of filth to protect someone if they could. I just knew you'd provide top-class entertainment if I pushed you in a corner, and that's exactly what you did! Are your hands still stained with the blood of the people you murdered in cold blood? Serial killer Takumi.
This sponsor was talking about filthy humans and saying Takumi was their favorite when you were deep into believing it was Darumi. I believe that. I absolutely believe that. It's just, I was just so focused on, like, we're doing the killing game route, and we hadn't seen Darumi in like 30 in-game days, and it was annoying me. I was just annoyed and just was like trying to force Darumi into the plot. This is much better story-wise, though, than that would have been. The sponsor's jarring laugh just echoed throughout the room. Alright, time to pretend to be angry. Oh man, I am glad you were so entertained, and I hope you're ready for more. Let's see how funny you find this. Is that acting good? I think that was good acting. Wait, Mrs. Samino, what are you thinking that is against the rules? Down, Takumi, down. You can't be serious about this. Don't do it, Takumi. Nozomi, stay far away from Darumi. Please. Everyone tried to stop me, of course. This is all part of the act, too. We need to make it seem like I'm acting on my own, independent from the others. That was the scene we're trying to present to the bees. Let's go. I have made up my mind. I have to do this. Shook off the pleas of the others. The sponsor has to pay for what they have done. For making me kill other humans. I charged at the sponsor with full speed and a knife in my hand. What could possibly go wrong? The bees swooped toward me with the cacophony of wings. Obviously, they tried to suck the blood out of the rule breaker, but their stingers can't penetrate the suit. I raised my knife. This suit can repel any cryptoglobin-based attack, but it was kind of weak against physicals. Even this knife should break through.
You really didn't think this through, Takumi? Have you forgotten my other weapon?
The sponsor took out the remote control.
Jeez, I was hoping you could entertain me for a while before you broke. Alas, all good things must come to an end. Later, Takumi. Let's play again in our next lives.
Sponsor, press the button to detonate the bomb in my body. But I wasn't the one who got blown up.
Darumi!
Instead, it was Darumi. Darumi and I exchange bombs. And when I violate the rule, the sponsor presses the button with my bomb. And when they do that, the one who explodes is Darumi, who has not broken any rules. Right. That fulfills the victory condition. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. That's how we win. Will the sponsor really honor the rule, though? They could just change it on the spot. Between the two of them, the sponsors have tampered with the rules of the Hunt plenty already. Yeah, it's true, but the rules seem more like guidelines than anything else. But I have a feeling this one's set in stone. At least I really, really hope it's set in stone. I was laid up in bed before the sponsor came to my room.
Why should I get torture myself, but they'll be against the rules?
They sounded genuinely sad when they said that. So the rule is not even the sponsor, with all their authority, that they can change. Yep. They blow up Darumi instead of me, and something will happen. I don't know how. That gives us the opportunity we need. Wait, hold up. You're talking like it's a given that I'll blow up in your place. Why's it gotta be me? I mean, it doesn't matter who does it. Can't you just use I'm or one of the other guys?
Hey!
No, it has to be you. It super duper has to be you. Mainly because I want to blow you up because I'm jealous that you've been washing my girlfriend. Oh, why is it? Because... Takumi, you petty son of a gun. Oh, I love Takumi. So it's just a personal grudge. You're the normie who needs to blow up and die. Hey, why do you care? We're bringing you back. Of course I care. This mouth that kissed Lady Tsubasa's delicate lips will be destroyed. Good, homewrecker. Those lips are mine. Oh, Takumi stepping up. Oh, I love Petty Takumi. Petty Takumi versus Petty Darumi is perfect. I love this so much. I love this game. You're killing me, Takumi, but in a good way. That is the sort of high-handedness that I would expect from a successful leader. Once I ascertained that the bomb was gone, took off the suit, and stormed at the sponsor. Oh my goodness! That was against the rules! You broke the rules, sponsor! Blowing up Darumi when she didn't do anything at all. That is a grave violation. You killed Miss Amamiya! Yeah, give her back!
Huh?
Wait, you're already back. For a while, the sponsor said nothing as we just surrounded and hurled accusations.
You really had me fooled.
Eventually, they let out a subdued sigh.
Darn it. I miscalculated. You switched the bombs. When I pressed the detonator, I ended up hurting Darumi without your just cause. Yeah, you're right. I've broken the rules of the game.
So you see,
And therefore...
I officially surrender.
Huh?
Ah.
Wait, that's it? No mortifying denials, no sloppy excuses, death pleas. Nothing?
Huh?
I thought you'd at least bring out one last desperate gambit.
What am I supposed to do? You've seen the state of my unstoppable weapons.
We looked at the ceiling.
Huh?
The bees are falling.
Are they dead?
Those bees are like embodiments of the game itself. Since the game's over now, of course they're going to die too.
The bees were a metaphor the entire time! Are we going to explain bee powers? Please? Finally, the last one fell, and they were all dead.
See, I got nothing to fight with now. Feel free to do whatever the heck you want with me.
Okay, you're not getting off easily, but first, show us your face and who you really are. They must be a zombie, right? Or a monster that looks even more hideous. I'm going to take your suit off now. Resist and you die, understand?
Hey, what's the point of resisting now? Go ahead.
We build up the anticipation, but it looks like the ads are about to play, so I'm going to take a quick anti-hydration break because I have a feeling I don't want anyone in the chat to miss this moment. Be right back. Be right back. See what I did there? Looks like we are still in ads. I told you I'm not doing the reveal until we get everyone back. Okay, you're back from ads? All right. Let's enjoy a nice reveal. I swear if it's not Ito and it turned out to be Monokuma. Ugamu quickly and skillfully started removing the suit from the sponsor's body. Soon, we will see the face of the person who had been tormenting us for days on end. Open sesame. Ugamu tore the suit and helmet off from the sponsor in one breath. Huh? Everyone was dumbfounded by the face that was hiding beneath the suit. I can't believe all this time? How is this possible? Hi, best friend Ito. How are you still alive?
Hello, Takumi. Guess my secret's out.
Nope, need to hear that. Need to hear that again.
Hello, Takumi. Guess my secret's out. Hello, Takumi. Guess my secret's out.
That's so much fun! Ito's such a kidder. Hi, best friend. How are you doing?
I was really hoping I could play the sponsor for a little while more.
No, wait. Ito?
Huh?
Don't tell me you're a zombie. Did his dead body revive somehow? No, his body is still secured in my room. He couldn't have come back from the dead. Then, Is this someone else disguised as Ito? How is Ito Otsuki standing before us again? There is no mistaking his malicious presence. Dear Lord, if you played this before you got the frickin' sliders reveal, I literally got the frickin' sliders reveal as the first thing I ever did in this entire thing. So that has, like, been my explanation and excuse for everything. It was your first round and you lost your mind. Oh my goodness. I need to look up playthroughs and find ones who did Killing Game before the sliders reveal. I need it. I need to inject it in my veins. If you know of any, I need the link. You're the real Ito? Oh, it's been a while since we spoke face to face like this, hasn't it, Takumi? I am indeed Ito Otsuki, in the flesh. Well, not the Ito Otsuki you know, though. I've come from a slightly different world. My thoughts are very confused. How is Ito still alive? How did he become a sponsor? And as the second sponsor, how is he connected to the first? That's what I want to know. You look completely flabbergasted. Would you like to know who I really am? That goes without saying. Spit it out already. You have no right to remain silent. This is what kind of alternate universe do you come from? Why'd you make Takumi do that to those people in the mansion? We surrounded Ito and asked him a lot of questions. Please answer them all in a very kind manner. Oh, calm down, everyone. Don't worry. I'll tell you everything you want to know. I'm surprised. He actually promised to answer our questions without leaving us hanging, except... I just have one condition. And what is that? I'm only going to answer questions from Takumi. And we need to be alone. No answers if anyone else is there. Why do I have to be stuck somewhere with you? Oh, is that a no? Do you really want to turn this offer down? This is the biggest chance you get information out of me, team leader. You've got a lot of nerve. We can always squeeze that information out of you through my various torture techniques. Yeah, I'm okay. It's finally time for Yugamu to let loose on the torture. Oh. You're not much of a professional assassin if you can't tell torture ain't gonna work on someone like me, Yugamu. I've already made up my mind. I'll only talk when I'm alone with Takumi. You're still trying to mess with me? Why are you so obsessed with Takumi anyway? $1 million question. Oh, why wouldn't I be mean to him after all? You're the version of you that killed me, aren't you? Okay, valid reason. That's valid. I kind of did kill him. Or at least I really tried to. How are you standing here? So it's all about revenge? You became the sponsor of a killing game, too. Not really. But I just couldn't get over it, you know? How you off the other me like you were just stamping out a pest to be exterminating, looking oh so righteous while you were at it. How do you know what I look like? Are you just speculating? Or did you somehow see that kill? Ito? I wanted to make sure you came to terms with your true, vile nature. Then you'd never feel so inclined to act self-righteous again. How does it feel to be an even worse serial killer than me, Takumi? Just for that? You made me kill people just for that. Well, that's an expression that's better suited to a disgusting creature like you. Are you in utter anguish yet? I took over the killing game from the previous sponsor, so I could see you looking tortured by guilt and desperation. Game may be over, but my fun's only just begun. Because now, it's your responsibility to interrogate me. Don't screw it up. I'm gonna screw this up, aren't I? I want to kill him again. Can I do that? Please? I probably don't want 3 Itos in my brain. But then again, I get the satisfaction of stabbing him. I want to avenge my friends. But I know I can't. I need the information he has. It's starting to smell more and more like a multiverse theory. This Ito came from another timeline, right?
Huh?
Does that mean he knows how to travel between timelines? Can we see Takamaru alive if we go to another timeline? If this Ito really did come from another timeline, that information is priceless. We can solve our most immediate problems by learning how to travel through timelines. We wouldn't have to fight Dalja or struggle to get the escape pod to start up. Nobody needs to die. But to get that information, let's have a little chat, Takumi. You have to tell me what I want to know first. Like the sensation you felt when you killed those people. The feeling of bathing in their warm blood of your victims. That squelching sound was so nice and satisfying, wasn't it? In that moment, the faces of the people resurfaced in my mind. Great. Thought I was successfully repressing those. My breathing quickened and I broke into a cold sweat. Ito really does have the potential to be the best assassin in the world. No offense, Yugamu. His ability to drive people into dead ends and make them wish they were dead with words alone is unparalleled. It's not so bad to be caught if I can get to see you looking like that. But I'm nowhere near done yet. Don't think you can get away from the ugly soul of yours for even a moment. I'll be sure to remind you of your sins from now on every single day. Haha. I could feel the strength leaving my body as Ito laughed at the top of his voice. That's the thing, I thought I'd actually be able to relax after defeating the sponsor. Hey Thanatos, welcome to Mind Effery. We have officially, I've been spectating this, / kind of confirmed since I started playing this, but we've entered frickin' Sliders territory. How are you doing? Hope you're having fun, cause it just got weird. Yeah, this game has all the Mind Effery. I love it so very much. See this guy? I killed this guy. Glad he's here. After killing Ito, he came back with a firm hand on my ankle, and he's going to drag me into hell with him. My killing game isn't over yet. Never mind. Best girlfriend. We don't get any lore, but it makes me happy. We get no lore. Dang it, Tsubasa. The times you come in the clutch, it is the most inconvenient times. You did it with Vestas when I was trying to romance her and you ruined everything, and now we're about to get lore out of frickin' Ito. Fine. She steps up finally. Thanks, Tsubasa. Best girlfriend. Best girl stabs worst boy. It happened so quickly. I didn't know what was going on. I was literally about to make a joke that we need a kiss from Tsubasa to give us superpowers to get through this, but no, she's gonna do one better. She picked up the knife that I dropped and lunged. And slit Ito's throat. It doesn't look like a slitting of the throat. That looks more like a stabbing of the throat. Does a slit count as a stab? Good gurgle, Ito.
Tsubasa!
Don't you dare bully Takumi. My sweet Takumi.
Tsubasa?
Anyone who dares to hurt him is going to have to answer to me.
Like he was stabbed in the Adam's apple. Yeah, it looks like a stabbing. It is not a slitting. All right. Now I need to look up the dictionary definition of slit. I'm sure nothing awkward is going to come up. Please, Google, treat me good. A long, narrow cut or opening. Is that... I don't know if I would count that stab as a long, narrow cut. I'm not going to qualify it. That is not a slit. I accuse the English translators of once again screwing up. Curse you, Britain! You, all of you, are such ugly monsters. Bye, best friend. Again, coughed up blood and collapsed on the ground, and within a few seconds, he stopped breathing. Well, we don't get lore, but... yeah. That was awesome. Tsubasa! That was hot! So he's gonna get better the next day? Probably not. Not with how they've explained how it works. I ran over and held her in a tight embrace. I'm sorry, we were supposed to ask him for information. But I couldn't take it anymore. Couldn't bear to see you in so much pain. No need to apologize, Tsubasa. If you had not jumped in, I would have done the same. Well, 3 cheers for Miss Kawano. That sponsor got what was coming for him, and it feels oh so good. Vengeance for Takamaru. Someone like that doesn't deserve to live. Even Nozomi, the most empathetic person in the universe, says that. Wow. I approve of anything Mr. Tsubasa does. Besides, this is the perfect end to a killing game. Yeah, we'll figure out the Dalja thing. No, there's nothing wrong with Dalja. By the way, you're good. You're playing Yooka Replay. Heck yeah, I hope you're having fun with that. I never finished Ukulele the first time I played it, like a decade ago. If I didn't have a giant backlog, I would give it a chance, because it's been a while since I played a 3D platformer collectathon, but yeah. Has your review for Yooka Replay come out yet, Skeeth? If it has, feel free to post it in the chat. Wait, that was the perfect end? You finished the original and you're collecting the platinum for the new one. Heck frickin' yeah. Came out a few days ago. Heck yeah, post your review. Feel free to self-promote. You're my friend, you get to self-promote. And Thanatos, if you ever have anything to self-promote, feel free to do that too. Killing games just love to drag out the story for as long as possible, and then suddenly drop the ending on you with zero fanfare. There you go. Click on the link if you want to watch, if you want to read a review and support a friend of the channel. Without answering any of the subplots it was alluding to the entire frickin' time. It's not a real killing game if it doesn't just end super abruptly. That's why this is the perfect end for a killing game. I am here all day for it. Nothing to really promote, but you finished an order of butter tarts. I count that as promotion. Yay, butter tarts. Now I'm hungry. Dang it. And so, Invader Hunt ended abruptly. In perfect killing game style, as Jeremy put it, 60 days after it began. As released as I am, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't bothered by all the unanswered questions, but hey, there's no time for us to run around trying to solve those mysteries now. We've got to deal with Dalji and skip that battle. Game is over. We still have important matters to deal with. Time to move on to the next objective. Just skip to the battle. Skip to the battle. Unfortunately, Ito Atsuki's cryptoglobin is not strong enough to power the pod. Dang it. Right, didn't think it would be that easily. Also, Tsubasa, thank you for not absorbing him. I don't want to be in a position where, like, I have an Ito in my head and you have an Ito in your head, and then we could potentially be, like, doing kissy things, and I feel like it would get weird. It would get really weird really quickly. I don't want to read that fanfiction. I'm putting that on the ban list. He drained all the blood out of Ito's body and pumped it into the escape pod. But it's not enough. Even though he was strong, Ito's cryptoglobin is actually very useless. He sucks. If you really think about it, 80% of his strength came from the bees, plus his monologuing. He was very good at monologuing. Speaking of bees, I have analyzed the remains and discovered something. They are a type of combat organism or school invader, to use your name for. Okay. So good to know that they are also combat organisms. How did they originate? Are we getting that lore now? Wait, the bees used to be human. I hypothesize that the first sponsor found and attacked a combat organism factory. And from there they must have coerced the manufacturers into creating bee units with enhanced powers and functionality. But why did the bees die once the sponsor broke the rules? Perhaps because a divine pact to prevent the sponsor from harming the participants without due cause. Sure, it's Deus Ex Machina. Let's call it what it is. It's Deus Ex Machina. Divine pact. A wish made to God, if you will. Do you not offer something in return when making a wish to your god? I'll be a good girl, so please let Father's surgery be a success. Things like that. Give me the power over bees, and I promise not to break any rules. The sponsor. No, the people who built these bees made a wish like that. And God just gave him a wish. Alright. So, wait, God really exists? I feel like we are really underplaying things. Oh, the strong belief that he exists is the key. Divine blood grows in strength by binding itself to emotions, and the strongest feelings in this world is devotion. God, you say? Oh, that scale's too grand for a little guy like me to comprehend. Just what was the first sponsor, anyway? They're still completely shrouded in mystery. No one knows. All that we know about them is that they shouted, "Yee!" Sorry, guys, if I hadn't killed Ito. No, we wanted you to kill Ito. I love lore, but you stabbing him is even better than lore, and I never thought I'd say that. It wasn't your fault, Tsubasa. No one's trying to blame you. That's right, we're all grateful for what you did. Mr. Tsubasa, can I comfort you with the longest, deepest kiss you've ever had? Can I really want to. Let's forget about Ito, and that's going to be my job later. Killing game's over now. Just Takumi and Darumi are just going to get in so many petty romance competitions over Tsubasa. Sorry, Tsubasa. If the first sponsor was a zombie, it's still possible they can come back. However, the bees were their strongest weapon, and they're dead now. And without the bees, we could definitely take out the sponsors by ourselves. There was nothing to be afraid of. Alright, what we need is cryptoglobin. We need to kill Dalja. Right, the Squad Zero Commander Dalja. Have to find a way to beat him. Commune, have you finished the poison thingy? Who do you think I am? I've already done and dusted a while ago. Alright, we just have to beat Dalja now. Indeed, so long as you proceed with caution. My poison will break down his invincible defenses, but Dalja will still be a formidable foe. I really hope we kind of fast forward through this, because, like, we reached the peak of the story. We reached the climax. I feel like we don't need to spend, like, a slow 14 days. Maybe they'll prove me wrong, but I'm hoping for the skip. Alright, we gotta come up with a foolproof strategy to beat him when he shows up at the academy. Okay, good, we are gonna wait. And then night fell. Oh, there, I finally got the fire started, everyone. Hey, we're pulling a Gaku. I cast fire! I thought you were going to be a detective or investigator class. Are you saying you're going to class into wizard now? Come on. This... I'm not going to get into the Pathfinder of it. Kako, pick a lane and stick to it. I appreciate multi-class builds, but like I prefer sticking to one. I am a stick in the mud. I want to stick with one class. Maybe you can specialize in some archetypes, but just like I don't want you to multi-class, go from sniper to wizard to investigator. Ugh. Anyway, we lit a bonfire because bonfires are cool. We close our eyes and observe a moment of silence. Kyoshika, Moko, Kurara, Eva. Our fight against this monster is finally over. Poor Gaku doesn't even get a shout out. Oh, mother, may you rest in peace. Have no fear, my sister and I will be fine by ourselves. Who else didn't get a shout out? Obviously Ito. There's another body I'm missing. Kyoshika, Kurara. Once again, Shoma gets disrespect. Shoma gets so disrespected. Nozomi, I had more respect for you from that. Come on. Nozomi. I'm filled with hate for Nozomi this route now. I'm not happy with Nozomi for disrespecting my boy Shoma. Mother, may you rest in peace. Have no fear, my sister and I will be fine by ourselves. Sorry for making you ingest poison, Kyoshika. That's my bad. I hope the fire can ease your pain. And thank you for protecting us, Mr. Yakushiji. We're only alive because of you. And thanks for sacrificing yourself to save us too, Shoma. Thank you, Tsubasa. Tsubasa continues to be best girl. Mistress Hiriko, thank you for deigning to hang out with someone like me. Thanks for being my friend. Hiriko, we did it. You protected us all. If she hadn't set up the anti-sponsor alliance, we'd have just perished in Invader Hunt. Not just her. Everyone else who died after her became lights of hope that guided the 8 of us to where we are now. We mourn the souls of those who had died in this game for many hours. But we can't mourn forever. We still have a war to fight. Alright, everyone. Let's dry our tears and discuss what to do for battle. Press through the pain and look to the future. I did leader things. It's clear everyone is just trying to put on a brave face, but we ate, we drank, and we started to cheer up for realsies. Oh, we get another bonfire scene, and we have commune there, and so many empty seats. So many empty seats. You always enjoy the games where you can collect a ton of things. Collectathons are so much fun. Although, like, I need a guide. But it's one of the reasons I love and hate the Trails of series. They are kind of collectathons with how they do their subquests and how missable they are. But if you're up for a JRPG that feels like a collectathon, play the Trail series. I mean that as a compliment. I really do.
The way your festivals are held is truly intriguing. Such a different culture from ours.
Dance with me, commune. I'll teach you how we did it back in the Tokyo residential complex.
You're starting to play Trails in Order from Game 2 now that you got to review the remake of Game 1. I started with Cold Steel, and I greatly enjoyed playing through the Cold Steel series. I considered going back and playing the Sky series, but then YouTuber I watched started to play it, and I was like, you know what? I'll just watch you play it. I'll get my fill through there. And I've been satisfied with it.
Takumi, we can't let them outshine us. Let's dance till we drop. I'll teach you how to do the lambada.
Alright, is that a real dance? Sure, let's dance, Yugamo. Alright, lambada. Oh, a Brazilian dance. I was terrified it was going to be some freaky torture technique. You'll get to Cold Steel eventually, but yeah, there are like 7 games from there on. You've got a while before you get there. I've got quite a few of them on my shelf, but not nearly all of them. That's a series like I've kind of given up on investing myself in because of money.
Sensual hip movements? Yeah. Go dance with yourself.
Come on, Takumi. Have faith in your hips.
Not gonna lie, I've never been to a party like this before. Mostly because I never get invited to cultural festivals or sports meets.
With me around, you'll never be shunned like that again. Let's hang out every day and talk about everything under the sun.
Brother dearest, I want to play with fireworks. Can we use the Gift-O-Matic to make some?
Why not? We have a Revive-O-Matic in case you blow yourself up.
That's my brilliant little sister for you. We'll make the biggest and brightest firework display anyone's ever seen.
After that, we kept chatting just whatever came to our minds, never running out of topics of conversation. Some kept drinking and eating, others dozed off. We had fun in our own ways until late at night. Last time we had the bonfire is when Dulge just sneak attacked us and cut my head off. Is that going to happen again? We have the poison ready, right? Open my eyes to a blue sky unfurling in every direction.
Oh, that's right. Last night.
Oh, we talked until it was almost dawn, and we decided to see the sunrise together. Oh, it was so nice, I decided to lie down and fell asleep. Foggy brain, turd idle thoughts over my head, and as I got up, I feel a weird presence behind me. Huh. I whirled around only to see something that made me doubt my eyes.
What the? Delsha!
Falling asleep all sprawled out in the open like this in the midst of a war. Not the most sensible idea.
Yeah, Cold Steel isn't the end of the series. There's still Daybreak. There's still Daybreak, and there's like Reverie. So it's Cold Steel, Reverie, then Daybreak, I think. Is that right? One day. Why didn't the alarm go off? I am overwhelmed with confusion. Hey, Takumi. Oh, you're already up? Oh, morning. Oh, man, we overslept and missed sunrise. Wait, Daoja! You have 3 Cold Steel games and 1 Sky game. Reverie is the big finale to the story, and then Daybreak is the beginning of the second arc. Yeah. God bless those game makers for having lore and sticking to it and expanding it. It is an investment. It is worth your time because those people put in the time into that world. But too many games. And it's a great battle system, and Trails is so much fun. Excuse me, but what is it with this level of excitement first thing in the morning? Invader! Invader alert, invader alert, wake up everyone! How'd you get in without tripping the alarm, cheater? Alarm, what are you talking about? How did Dodger get in the school? Is the alarm down? Oh, it's likely he just walked through the wall of fire. I mean, he is invincible. As long as the flames remain undisturbed, the defense system will not detect anything, actually. That is very educational and all, but why are you so familiar with the security system? Well, before defecting, I was the head of the intelligence department in charge of analyzing the school's defenses. Which explains my theory of why Commune could be X in a different timeline. Enjoy your sleep. If it looks like we're going to have an extended break, we're going to have to play out days, we'll stop. But, like, I'm going to try to get this to the end. Please sleep. I started late tonight. I'm shook at the little lolly shrine maiden over here was a former enemy. You must be the maiden stage Commune. You have fallen far from the light of God. I suppose you must have your reasons, but know that I show no mercy to any who make an enemy of me. You shall perish alongside the invaders. Ah, crud. All the prep work for nothing. We're gonna be wiped. Just as that thought went through my head. 1 minute. That is all that you get. Go and get yourself ready for battle. Do not disappoint me. Oh, thank goodness. Looks like we are being saved by his code of chivalry. Well, he did mention he didn't like to do sneak attacks. Fighting fair and square, I'm a fan! Not so much when we're the ones about to fight him. We'll go with the strategy from before. We as Cryptoglobin is what we need to get out of the school. Once we got the infusers ready, the battle began. We got this, and by I got this, I mean we hit the skip button.
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength.
Blood of my bond release!
Why doesn't he not have a mask? He doesn't do the crazy face like that Veshness does.
Let us begin. Come and prepare to die.
I will take care of his invincible defense. The rest of you stick to the plan.
Consider it done. I'll protect my little sister.
Our strategy is to make him step on that thing we rigged up yesterday, right?
This is a battle of wits, so kill your impulses and stay calm, everyone.
Wait, do we have to play this out? Because the bombs are different than before. Oh, thank goodness I don't have to battle. I want to go to sleep soon.
It's time! Take this, old man!
This is poison gas?
The effect of the poison will take some time to set in. Fall back and regroup for now.
I never would have guessed there was a poison that could work on me. My vaunted defense has come crumbling down.
Don't turn tail and run just because your invincibility's gone! We urgently need you to die for us!
Now why would I run? I have been waiting to be cornered like this my entire life. I have always fought to die in battle.
To die?
To die on the battlefield is the fate of all true warriors. Do you not also long for the pleasure of an honorable death?
Absolutely not. All we want is to live.
Life and death are two sides of the same coin. For you to live, you must put your enemy to death. Now that the time has come, kill me to gain the life you so deeply desire.
Goodbye, Dragon Daddy. Time to defeat him with tactical brilliance. Okay, I already had tactical brilliance. I was tactical brilliance once. I don't need to be tactically brilliant again. Skip. We win.
So I've lost. The time of my destruction is upon me. But I have no regrets. I die a warrior.
I still don't get it. Deep down, doesn't everyone want to keep on living?
In this world, sometimes death is more constructive than continuing to live. When I defied that woman, I was ousted from my position as a hero. Imprisoned. I despaired of dying in that emptiness. I am truly grateful you all appeared.
You're welcome.
Because now I can die on the battlefield as a warrior.
Can we just hook you up to our engine first?
Honorably.
You could have massacred us if you'd opted for a sneak attack instead.
Yeah. I'm glad you were the last enemy we had to face.
Yep, Fashionist is dead.
To have you as my last opponents as well. You are all true warriors. Now, finish me off like the warriors you are, and enjoy your reward of life.
Gasp. I am stunned by this development.
Freshness.
For a second, I thought she wasn't going to arrive when he didn't get interrupted mid-sentence, but of course we have to have Freshness
Foolish
arrive.
old man. Why would you think to let these invaders live?
Freshness? You're still alive!
Oh, come on!
I thought we blew you up with that bomb.
You really presumed I could be killed by your paltry weaponry? Certainly, I was a little scratched up, but I have since made a full recovery, thanks to the blood of this old bag of bones.
Can we fight right now and just get an ending, or do you want to come back in a few days at like 95 to 99 like you usually do?
Are you crazy? Stepping on your own ally like that?
Surely nothing I do now can be as crazy as what you have already done.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, she's right on. Okay, fine. You got me there.
I heard from that so-called sponsor about your little killing game.
Heard from the sponsor? What? The sponsor was leaking information about us to Freshness? Huh?
The invader hunt. How dare you treat my adorable pets as targets for some mindless sport? Nevertheless, your indiscriminate killing spree has also given me some unexpected benefits.
Like what?
Solidarity, fostered by hate. You have angered so many people that my army has grown larger and more unified than before.
Oops.
We are the strongest we've ever been. All of us fueled by an intense hatred for you vile invaders. You, on the other hand, are dwindling in numbers. Our next attack will certainly end in your untimely demise.
Probably not. I'm gonna hit the skip button.
Just wait. The day will soon come when my army levels this school to the ground. And all of you with it.
And with that declaration, Freshness just turned her back on us because, of course. I wish we had different final bosses. I really wish they would have done different things. It's one of the only complaints I have about this game. Like, there's so much potential to have different battles, but we don't. Well, I think that's probably as good a place to end it as any, because we're going to have to do a power-up arc and fight Freshness one more time. So we're not getting that ending quite soon, but next time we absolutely will.